Enzo Maresca will be new Chelsea manager. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, we jump into all the latest on Enzo Maresca and Chelsea, but also something to clarify on Cristiano Ronaldo, one name who is no longer on Manchester United list, and then many other things to discuss. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, let me start with the news of the day. Enzo Maresca and Chelsea, we already mentioned that during the day, and in the recent days here on the YouTube channel I told you multiple times that Chelsea were working on Enzo Maresca, that the feeling was very good. Never mentioned names like Roberto De Zerbi or many others that were in the media, also because Enzo Maresca has always been one of the favorite candidates at Chelsea. And what we can say tonight is that Chelsea, Enzo Maresca, new manager, will happen. So unless something completely crazy is going to happen in the next 24-48 hours, Enzo Maresca will be new Chelsea manager. The here we go is coming soon, because the contacts today between Enzo Maresca and Chelsea were absolutely super positive. Maresca wants to go to Chelsea. Maresca has never had any doubts. I saw some reports today saying that maybe he wanted to stay at Leicester. Enzo Maresca loves Leicester and respects Leicester, but the message from Enzo Maresca has always been very clear since Chelsea entered the story. Enzo Maresca wants to be new Chelsea manager. Enzo Maresca believes that this project with young players, with big future ahead, can be really exciting. And also important to say, Enzo Maresca believes that Chelsea idea, not just for the present, but also for the future, the plans they have for the long-term project is something really exciting. So Maresca wants to go to Chelsea. The salary is already agreed, is not an issue. The only thing to discuss is the length of the contract. The discussion around morning, lunchtime started around a 2-year deal with an option for further season, or 3-year deal. Now in the afternoon, after new contacts between the agents of Enzo Maresca and Chelsea, the feeling is that could be even longer, could be something around 5 years at least for Enzo Maresca. So they are just discussing on the length of the contract, checking that to make sure is the best option possible for all parties involved, but it's just about the length of the contract. And then Enzo Maresca, with this Enzo Fernandez and Enzo Maresca story will always be there, but Enzo Maresca will be new Chelsea manager. Everything is really ready, and let me say that this candidate is approved by everyone at the club. So it's about the directors bringing his name on the table as a very good candidate. Young manager, as I told you last week when we already started saying about the possibility of replacing Pochettino, the message was clear. Young manager with modern idea, dynamic football, and now they have it because Enzo Maresca is young. Enzo Maresca has knowledge of Premier League football. This is why knowledge of English football in the Championship, but also Premier League as assistant coach of Pep Guardiola, not as a head coach, but he knows English football, and also he has this idea of possession, dynamic football, attacking football, trusting young players. So many factors making the difference for Chelsea to go for him. So approved by the directors, but also by the owners. Chelsea owners were really convinced on Enzo Maresca after the contacts they had over the weekend, and so he's going to be the new manager. What's missing is just the agreement between Chelsea and Leicester, the final compensation fee, because there is a clause, 10 millions, but also the staff of Enzo Maresca is part of the conversation now. So who is joining Maresca, how much Chelsea will pay for the entire package, this is the discussion, but it's just a matter of days, probably hours, and then everything will be fixed, and then Enzo Maresca will become new Chelsea manager. So the here we go is coming, and it's an important one for Chelsea because the contract is being agreed. Everything will be fine with Enzo Maresca and also with Leicester. And mark my words, it will be a busy summer at Chelsea. Chelsea will try to make smart things, not completely crazy, but smart things, including, for example, a goalkeeper. I expect Chelsea to go for a goalkeeper. They will be busy with defenders, at least one centre-back, could be two. I expect Chelsea also to be busy, of course, with the striker position. I mentioned many times Benjamin Sesko. Let's see what Chelsea will do in that race with Leipzig still trying to keep the player, and other clubs interested, including Arsenal and Man United. But Sesko is still highly rated at Chelsea, could be also a winger. So it will be a busy summer at Chelsea, and now with the new manager involved. Also, guys, important to clarify about managers something on Kieran McKenna. As I told you in today's video, McKenna got a call yesterday from Chelsea. They were really classing the possibility to inform the manager that he was no longer in the race. So Chelsea called McKenna and told him that he was no longer considered as a candidate. So McKenna had the possibility to decide his best option for the future. He had the possibility to go to Brighton, but Brighton wanted an answer by early this week. He had the possibility to wait and see what happens at Manchester United, with Man United still in the season review discussing internally about what they want to do with Erik ten Hag. So they had possibilities to decide, but Kieran McKenna decided to commit his future to Ipswich Town. He's going to extend the contract, so everything is almost ready between McKenna and Ipswich over new deal. It will be a really important contract with big money involved. For McKenna, also a lot of power in building the squad for next season, and so McKenna is staying at Ipswich Town, and no fresh contacts today with Chelsea because since yesterday night he's no longer in the race. So Maresca to Chelsea, McKenna is staying at Ipswich Town. Let's see what happens also at Manchester United. This is a crucial point of the story because at Manchester United they are still talking internally about the manager situation. It will take some time before they decide what they want to do with Erik ten Hag, keep him or fire him. But again, McKenna is no longer in the list. He was one of the names being considered. We know that Manchester United made contacts with several managers. Sir Jim Ratcliffe is also involved in a discussion. So Ratcliffe is also part of the conversation with people at the club, new people at the club, to decide on the manager situation. But McKenna is obviously no longer in the race because he's going to extend at Ipswich Town. Man United have several options. They spoke to several agents, not just one, more than one, to make sure they have options in case they fire Ten Hag. So that remains a possibility. But now it's on Man United to make final decision with new owners involved in the process. And that's not a detail, it's an important part because they will have an important say on what Man United want to do with Erik ten Hag. Sergio Conceicao is at the moment not part of the conversation for English clubs, but he's going to leave Porto. So the decision has been made. A clause into the contract of Sergio Conceicao gave him the possibility to leave Porto in the summer transfer window in case he wasn't going to be happy with the project of the new president, former Tottenham manager André Villas-Boas. So it's over for Conceicao at Porto. He's leaving the club immediately, and Conceicao has a big proposal from Olympique Marseille. So Marseille made an important proposal to Conceicao. They want him, they're pushing for him, they want to make it happen, they're really convinced that he's the best candidate possible. Now it's on Conceicao and his agent to agree terms with Marseille or decide was the best option for the Portuguese manager who did very well at Porto in the recent years, and now he's leaving the club. And then we stay in Portugal to close this chapter, but with a Portuguese player, Cristiano Ronaldo. First of all, congratulations to Cristiano. Tonight he had the possibility to become the best top scorer ever in Saudi Pro League in terms of goals scored in one single season. He scored 35 goals in 31 games. It's really impressive. Imagine 35 goals and 11 assists for Cristiano Ronaldo. So congratulations to Cristiano for this new record in Saudi Pro League. Also the first player ever to be top scorer in 4 different leagues: Saudi Pro League, La Liga, Serie A and Premier League. But also for Cristiano Ronaldo, many of you asking me in the recent days, guys, about Bayer Leverkusen. We had this rumor from Saudi and also in some European media on Bayer Leverkusen interested in Cristiano Ronaldo because of the very good relationship between Cristiano and Xabi Alonso. They are good friends, but no, guys, Bayer Leverkusen are not working on Cristiano Ronaldo deal. No one is working on a Cristiano Ronaldo deal because Cristiano is very happy at Al Nassr, is not planning to change, is very happy in Saudi. Also reports of a bid from Bayer Leverkusen, 30 million euros. No, all these things are not true. Bayer Leverkusen have completely different plans and Cristiano is super happy in Saudi, focused on Al Nassr. So that's it, Cristiano Ronaldo is staying there. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, from Cristiano to Sergio Conceicao, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and of course Enzo Maresca to Chelsea. I want to know your opinion, guys, here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao!